today I was taking the SAT. And the SAT is basically like the college entrance exam for America, and I'm sure other people take it throughout the world. But I was taking the English section on the SAT, and I was reading a passage about social science and how altruism is related to volunteering. Okay, now that probably doesn't ring any bells in your head. But as I was reading this passage, it was so crazy to me because it was talking about how doing random acts of kindness greatly increased your sense of altruism, okay? So there was a study done, and they had a control, which was like the group that didn't have anything going. It's like the independent variable. Then they had like another group which performed 5 random acts of kindness throughout the week. And then they had another group which performed 5 random acts of kindness every day. And the results were amazing. So the group that didn't have anything, they didn't do anything, the independent group, they had like a subtle, they didn't have anything. They didn't have any increase or decrease. It just stayed the same for the most part. And the group that did 5 random acts of kindness throughout the week, they slightly increased. They slightly increased their happiness, their well-being, their sense of well-being, their self-reported well-being. But the group that did 5 random acts of kindness a day, it was a 70% increase in the sense of self-reported well-being that they felt. It was from this, doing no random acts of kindness, doing a little, to 5 of them a day. And I think we could all do 3 to 5 a day. 3 to 5 random acts of kindness. Helping your brother with his homework. That's a random act of kindness. Holding the door for someone, you know, that's a random act of kindness. We could all find these things. We could ask someone how they're doing, talk to your teacher, have a conversation with your teacher, make them feel appreciated. We could all find 5 random acts of kindness, all right? And this even goes to as little as just saying good morning to someone you walk by, like some random person, like just walking by some random person you don't even know. Just say good morning. That's a random act of kindness. That'll make you have a higher sense of well-being. And it's amazing because like you are helping others, but really you're helping yourself a lot more than you are them. You're increasing your sense of well-being by 70%. That's amazing, man. If you could just do this by helping others, you could just make a checklist every day. Do 5 random acts of kindness. And even if you don't do 5, you've made significant progress. And you know, the reason on this channel that I talk so much about like mental health, well-being, purposeness, which this study is literally talking about. The reason I talk about this is because in school, they don't teach you this. In school, they don't talk about, maybe in psychology class, but I don't take that class. I'm sure there's some places in school where they say a couple of these things, but for the most part, this is not in the core education of our schools. And that's why my mission is to like make this information more viable. So I was going to say something else. The number one correlator to your success in the future, I was reading about this online like a couple of days ago. This is very interesting. This is why I'm so stagnant on mental health. This is why I push mental health so much. The number one correlator for a student's success, their income, the income they make in the future is not grades. Believe it or not, it's not your grades that you get in school. That A, that B, that F doesn't determine your future income. What correlates it more, what correlates it significantly more, is how strong your mental health is. So if you're sacrificing your mental health for your grades, staying up till 5 a.m. studying for the whatever exam you got the next day, just think about this. Just think about what I just said. Your grades won't determine your future income. They won't determine your future to that much of an extent. Like, do good in school. I study a lot, but I do it for a different reason, for self-fulfillment. Don't think that these grades will predict your future income, okay? That's just something I thought was interesting. And, you know, A lot of people get that confused. Grades equal money. It's not true. That's why I'm talking about this. Do 5 random acts of kindness, and that will literally make you money every day. Do 5 random acts of kindness every day, and that will make you money in the future because you're improving your mental health. You are improving the #1 predictor for your future income. That is something worth investing in. So I'd like to tell you about my story. Like, I used to, in the middle school, right? I was a very, like, unsocial kid. I was very shy. I wouldn't say, like, hi to anyone. I would be so shy. I couldn't really do acts of kindness. I couldn't really, like, go out and help anyone, really, because I'm so shy in myself. I noticed that I had such little friends. I was so unsuccessful in my social circle, and I had a little sense of well-being. And I would attribute this just to being like an introvert. Your #1 mission, I think, that would help your future self is to become more social and extroverted. And do these random acts of kindness, because that's what allows you to, having an extrovert personality just allows you to improve your mental health so much. There's nothing I need to say about that. But right now, okay, I've been rambling for the past couple minutes, but now it's time for action, okay? After you watch this video, do 1 random act of kindness. And you're going to say, oh, but it's 12 a.m. where I am. Okay, it doesn't matter, okay? You could literally send your friend a text saying, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for all you do. I'm grateful for you being so honest to me and upfront about this or something else. Just say I'm grateful for you to one of your friends right now. Text them and let me know how it goes if you want to in the comments. My name is Faris Faisal. Think big. I hope these videos are changing your life. Follow the Instagram. Yeah. And we got a Spotify playlist too with these videos to make them easier for you to listen to. So if you're interested in that, look in the description.